Just extraordinary how much rain has fallen. Going to recap that number, then show you the river concerns as we work our way through this weekend. The good news is where I want to start. We finally shifted out of this weather pattern. Let's take a look over downtown San Antonio on this cloudy Friday night, heading into a Saturday morning that will be dry. So any early morning plans, don't worry about rainfall tomorrow morning. Right now, we got a temperature of 82. It feels like 87. Winds about 16 to 20. Dew point still over 70. All right, lake levels. Again, get ready for a lot of numbers. I just want to catch up on what's going on. First off, Canyon Lake saw about 11.5-foot change in the last month, and they're up to 81% full. But look at Medina, over 23% full, which is still over 75% empty, right? But a big jump from this time last year. And then look at this jump, 32.1 feet in a month. And most of this 32 was just this week. This was also a jump you probably felt today. Pollen was up over 5,500. Those mold spores will always go up in a damp pattern. 649.2. This is going to continue to climb. Molds should come down over the weekend. We went up a foot from yesterday to today, but watch this. Over 10 feet in 7 days, and I still think we're going to be climbing over the weekend, hopefully hitting that 650 mark, which we haven't seen in a while. When you look at the gray, these color contours represent radar estimate totals, and when we look at gray, we're looking at about 15 to 20 plus, okay? Some of these spots in here are 20 plus inches of rainfall. This is an actual gauge reading at the dry Frio River at FM 2690. It's that green spot northeast of Uvalde, 28.15 in the gauge. This was the most rain recorded across the area. Just unbelievable. Consider all of that water that's here, 18 inches up here, 14 inches here, and it's all got to move south. Now, again, grateful to show you that we're drying out and this weather pattern is new. It's going to be dry. We're going to return to a July weather pattern, but we're still going to deal with these flood threats on Nueces, Frio, Cibolo Creek, and San Antonio River. Now, let me show you the spots that we're most concerned with. On the Nueces, it's down here at Cotulla and just south. And look at this. It's not expected to crest until next Wednesday. And that's going to be at 20 feet, and that's about 5 to 6 feet above flood stage. So the Cotulla area, we're watching. Okay, this one, this is near Derby on the Frio River south of Pearsall, a 21-foot crest coming tomorrow, and that's going to be 15 feet above flood stage. So that's going to be some considerable flooding south of Pearsall tomorrow. Cibolo Creek, cresting tonight, 23.5. This is at Falls City, and that's about 6 feet above flood stage. And then at Goliad, about 4 feet above flood stage, but that crest at 27 feet, not expected until Tuesday. So Tuesday and Wednesday, we're still going to be having those river flood warnings to the south of San Antonio. The big culprit that's finally opening up is what we call this, the upper level feature. Watch this real distinct counterclockwise swirl here. Notice how it kind of relaxes, becomes less and less distinct, and that's showing you that the low is opening up and beginning to dissipate. And that's what's changing our weather pattern. So over the weekend, we start warming up a few degrees, 92 to 93, and then we stay there through Tuesday. So we're going to stay below seasonal average thanks to all the rain that has fallen. Lots of afternoon sunshine, but a lot of morning clouds. Then we get a little bit warmer by midweek, some 95s waiting for us. And then heading into the final full week of July, we're getting closer to 96, 97. Nate Ryan back, and he's got sports next.